Innovative.
What's the deal? It's your man Deshaun Showtime Watkins.
And I am Cool Ass Cam, the coolest motherfucker on the planet.
Ugh. And this is the Culture of Comptonmania episode DS. Woozy. And on this episode, we have LA Wrestle Chick. What is the deal?
The deal is me. It's always me. Forever it's me. It doesn't stop. It's me. Got it? It's me.
Wow, man. What is the deal? So it's good to interview you. You are all over the wrestling scene everywhere. You know what's going on just about everywhere. My first question is, when did you fall in love with wrestling?
I grew up as a tomboy. Mm-hmm. So I liked doing all the things the boys did. I didn't like anything that the girls did. Just boys, sports, contact sports, karate and stuff like this. Like looking at karate movies, the closest way I can get to it, because mom didn't really see the vision. And I was at high school, and the guys were always talking about wrestling. Middle school, high school, they were always talking about wrestling. I'm like, what the hell is that? We saw this, we saw that. And okay. So I had to look on TV. We saw this, we saw that. Okay. I'm like, oh, wow. And I credit wrestling for learning a lot of things because people don't give wrestling the credit that is due in certain areas.
Right.
And wrestling is actually pretty innovative.
Innovative.
Innovative. Yeah. I learned about geography through wrestling. You may say, how? There was a particular wrestler that came out and he would dance up on his toes and everything. The Tonga Kid.
Oh.
I was like, what the hell is a Tonga? I had met people, being an Army brat, I met people from Guam, but I had never heard of Tonga.
Right.
Looked it up, Tonga. It's an island. So I credit wrestling. I'm pretty sure there's other people that had those moments where you have wrestlers from these other areas and you're like, where the hell is that? And boom, you look it up, there it is.
Yeah, like me, I looked up the Ultimate Warrior. He was from places unknown. And I still don't know where the hell that shit is. Google.
It's unknown.
He was always told that the Undertaker was from Death Valley.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Death Valley, California or Texas?
You know what I'm saying?
Be specific. But
it's all dirt.
Yeah, pretty much. Man,
you and a lot of the things that you're seeing right now, wrestling was already on top of, like the when Andy Kaufman won.
Yeah.
And I had asked a couple of people, did they understand who Andy Kaufman was? Oh yeah, Man on the Moon movie. It was a really cool movie. I'm like, no. Andy Kaufman had done a lot with intergender, what was called intergender matches at the time. Now I think we just say male and female.
Right.
But he was doing that way back when with Larry the King Lawler.
Jerry Lawler, yeah.
I'm sorry, Jerry, the King.
Yeah.
And he actually trained a black woman.
Wow.
To go in against Andy Kaufman.
Wow.
To win that little rinky-dink. Huh? You heard him?
Yeah. I heard about that.
I saw that.
Didn't
saw it?
Live?
No, not that was all in Tennessee. No, I was on the East Coast at that time.
But you saw it like broadcast.
I saw. No, I didn't see it live broadcast. However, I did see it during the 80s.
Right.
I'll say that.
That's still pretty, like, especially back then. There's no like. You basically seen it in real time. Like, you was in the 80s. You seen it. If it happened in 80 and you seen it at 81 back then, that's the same shit. Well, everybody wasn't doing no live back then.
No, that's what's so amazing is that he brought that along, and it was a big thing. A man going against a woman, and that made the talk of the town. And you had no internet, no anything that you have now. And it still made the newspapers and the trades and so forth.
So before we can go viral, how we go viral now, Cam, back in the days, wrestlers and wrestling companies went viral for all kind of different things. And like you said, setting that tone, having men versus women, intergender matches. That's pretty legendary, and that's how wrestling has been good for us. So go ahead, keep talking. I'm rocking with you. I'm there. Keep talking.
I'm an old school person. I like the real bump and grind and so forth. I'm not saying I don't like what I see now.
I don't see nothing wrong. Okay.
With a lot of bump and grind. I'm not doing nothing little. I don't do nothing little, okay? So a lot of bump and grind. But I'm an old school person. I like seeing the old school characters. I remember Roddy Piper when he was. Now I actually Hot Rod. I actually saw it when he hit Snuka with the coconut. On Piper's Pit.
Man, that's.
I mean, all this was on
moment.
TV, but I mean, like you said, it was live. You know.
Did it make you feel a certain type of way to see a white man hit a darker skinned man with a coconut?
No.
I mean, I'm just saying because some people, it pissed some people off.
It did.
Why Roddy Piper was one of the best heels of all times.
I mean, there's a lot of things that Roddy Piper did that is now considered very questionable. But at that time, I mean, was it really questionable? Because he had to get. I believe he did tell Snuka he was going to do that.
No. I don't think it's a bad thing. I love Piper. No, I'm just saying, like Piper. You know, in our culture. You know how we call it. You know how we call it in our culture. We'd be like, what? Why would they do that to him? You know, but I don't know. I just took it somewhere.
But you have to understand wrestling. Wrestling is about getting a pop, getting a big hoopla. Anything that happens, you know, if you look at New Jack with Jimmy Cornette told New Jack, turn it up, make every white man mad at you.
And that's the dope thing.
Wearing
about
a baby doll with a noose on it.
Yeah.
Do that now and see how far
wrestling
you get.
is the greatest form of entertainment because it requires you to draw an emotion out of people, to eject a feeling, because if you able to get with the feelings, they're able to feel the product even more. So I agree with it 110%. But that's really dope. So how many shows did you go to during WrestleMania weekend?
I went about 8. Because my throat just gave out on me to the point where it was just hurting, and I was physically tired. I said, look, I gotta stop. I can't do this anymore. I can't.
What are some of those shows you went to?
First show I went to was Dark Arts, which was at Don Quixote Center.
Shout out to Dark Arts. Don Quixote's is a spot. Love that place.
It is a very nice spot.
Yeah.
Not too sure about the neighborhood, but
yeah, the neighborhood is bad, man. I got a story for that, but we'll talk about that another day. Jesus.
After that, I went to Violence and Suffering, which was...
Ooh, that's a hard name.
Yeah, for me right now. Baldwin Park.
Oh, nice.
They had a bunch of New Yorkers, and if you look at my channel, I did interview 2 people from that promotion that came. This was their first debut, West Coast debut. The Jurassic Juggernaut, Vince Steele. I always want to say Vince Neil. girls. Yeah. And El Johnny Santos, because he had to keep correcting me how to say his name. El Johnny Santos.
You gotta say it you gotta rub it the right way. That's dope. That's amazing, man. And what else?
Johnny Gill.
Yeah, Johnny Gill. But that's what I was saying.
Were you born then?
Was I born then?
Yeah.
When that song came out?
Yeah.
Rub me the right way.
I believe
80.
So.
I was born in 85.
I was born. Oh, damn. See, now I got it. I was born in 88.
I was just born.
Okay, what other ones? I'm sorry.
Okay, after that, I had to get my blood in, so I went to Crimson Crown. I went to both shows.
Crimson Crown.
I am a deathmatch girl.
You love deathmatch.
I do like death matches.
Deathmatch, you like to see them bleeding everywhere?
Yes, I like to see men bleed more. But.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to bleed, hit up LA Wrestle Chick _ That's what's up. You know, I love like hardcore matches, death matches. I think with me personally, seeing humans go through that kind of, I feel bad. Like I just feel like, oh God, what? Oh.
It's like an itch, because I went when I had my interview with Mr. California. I was like, okay, what is it about these death matches? I mean, because me, I am not a pain phobe. I mean, I don't do pain at all. You know, tap. That really, I might get a bruise real quick. Tap. But He said it's just an itch. Something overcomes you, and once you get that switch turned on, you can't turn it off.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. What?
Now, the best thing about that is Crimson Crown, I do believe, is owned by Sin Sage Supreme, who is, for those who don't know, Sin Sage, she's affiliated with XPW as well as with Supreme, who dearly departed. Rest in peace, Supreme. And I think she's putting this project on together with her husband.
Wow. Man.
So they had 2 shows at that arena out in Florence.
Wow. I think that was the first place I seen Supreme. I think it was this was a long time ago, like 2012 or something, 13-ish. Something. I know. I went to an AWS situation, and then it was another it was yeah. So they definitely put in work. Basically, that's what I'm saying. They put in work. Yeah, that's yeah. It's just the see like I'm telling you, death matches. If you have not seen them, you can look them up. They are like
it's like the barbed wire and the explosions.
Oh my God! The pins in the head, like blood everywhere.
You take skewers,
it's like a horror
you put
movie.
it on someone's head, and you pop it on like that, and then they stick up.
Oh no, that's like Hellraiser. Like
Hellraiser, kind of, sort of, yeah.
No, that's each
like a bunch of toothpicks in your head, just hanging and bleeding everywhere. I mean,
it was blood and guts.
Yeah, I remember the first time I seen a death match right in front of me. I was excited to see it, and then when the blood got to flowing, I said, "Oh shit, where the gloves at?"
I remember celebrity death match.
Celebrity death.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Like MTV shit. That was dope. You feel me?
Oh, it was dope.
Man.
There's no blood in it though.
Oh, it was animation blood. Claymation.
Yeah, claymation blood.
Man, absolutely, man.
I mean, death matches is an acquired taste. I don't expect everybody to like them, but I think they originated out here, but I remember seeing them in the 80s when the tapes were coming in from Japan, and people would have the tapes on the table, kind of like porn films. So only certain people could touch them or anything, like a snuff film. So even back then, it was a little, I don't want to say secretive, but, these weird matches that were happening in Japan.
Yeah. Is that something like, if you was a wrestler, is that something like you can see yourself doing
No.
Yeah. It's just thrilling to see somebody else get fucked up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what are some of the other shows you've
Well, I went to Comptonmania.
Woozy! Okay.
Finally, we got over there. We got over to there.
Said I was waiting for it.
And the highlight of my whole evening, I got to meet the Urban Juggernaut.
Sean Black, that was the one that you called Fat Body in January. You said, "Hey, Fat Body." I remember that. You remember that? You remember that, Kim?
Yeah.
And for those who want to know, inquiring minds want to know, nothing's changed.
Oh my God. How for you, we appreciate you being there. We definitely. Matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, you can download the content right now. Go to Comptonmania.com. It is a name, your price, and you can see the historical event, Comptonmania. Where you from? It's Compton versus the world. It's offer based. You decide the price. You get the content, man. And
please,
we do yes,
do that.
Please.
Yeah.
We need your money.
You must do this. You have to do this. You need the support. We need the support here.
And you are in a lot of the shots.
I should be in all of that. That's important there.
Because this is what, and Cam, I want you to talk about this too. Because one thing about a Comptonmania event, everybody matters. It's a whole community here. We got LA Wrestle chick with her megaphone yelling and screaming at motherfuckers for no reason.
It's a whole production going on out there, and I think it's real dope that Comptonmania is able to put something like that together just as a unit,
amazing. Yes. It's very important to have that here. It's very important for other people to see there's other avenues of putting production together instead of you have to go to Hollywood or you have to go somewhere else. No, we put it together or you put it together. I'm taking credit now.
Yeah, you're a part of that though. Like for real. Like
in the hometown, in the ground, right here, setting roots.
We can't be where we are unless we have people like you that come in and say, "Hey, I want to be a part of this." If nobody witnesses or be a part of WrestleMania, it's not what the granddaddy that we call it today. So we definitely appreciate that because I feel like wrestling saves lives, you know. Also, it brings people together, community, and that's something that I would like to bring everywhere. I feel like no matter what your belief is, if you got family and community, you're gonna be all right.
You're going to be all right. You're going to be here, and you're going to appreciate, inspire other people.
Yeah.
Now, I know lots of times people say, inspire the children. I'm like, why not just inspire the adults around you, too?
Fuck them kids. Nah. Say it like Bernie Mac. Fuck them kids.
Yeah. You know, but I think a lot of adults need to be inspired also.
Absolutely.
You know, from, you know, going left to go right or go up, go down, whatever whatever they're dealing with.
I agree with what you say too, because I feel like as an adult or as you start to grow as a kid, you're lively. As a teenager, you lively. And then once you start getting older, sometimes we start to die a little bit because like we really start trying to fit ourselves in different situations that we think we should. Like some of the biggest mistakes that we make is following good advice. I know that sounds kind of stupid, but follow me. Like for instance, like say if I don't want to use the exact same thing, but say if people say you're supposed to get married, right? Great. Sometimes we look for the marriage instead of staying focused on the goal first, and then the marriage will come. I think sometimes we try to fit into things that we supposed to be, and then we miss the mark. So I don't know if that even makes sense with anything. Did I fuck up the algorithm?
Well, I mean, when you get married, that's free sex and that's free food.
It depends on who you marry, you know, because some people, when they get married, the sex is gone. The thrill is gone away. The thrill is gone. But no, you're right though. If you find that person, that flame, it gets popping. But then also with work, and y'all arguing at each other sometimes, like motherfucker, the chose is wrong. You know, is everything matters. So it's all about just, I don't know. What the hell we talking about anymore?
We're talking about your marriage right now.
No, my marriage. Like honestly, my girl, just to set the record straight, like I have to say this, Miss Comptonmania,
beautiful woman.
Not only that, like she had my back. Like no cap.
That is so amazing.
If you really think about it, right? I'm a black dude, Camp. I'm an African American from Compton. I don't have a lot of money. I have this crazy thing that I'm doing. It's called wrestling, right? The wrestling community don't really respect you because you a backyard type of nigga. You know what I mean? So it ain't like you got any juice anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't really have family that really understand it. Who knows how to support a guy that has a wrestling dream? What the fuck, nigga? Be a rapper, like, you know, do some shit that we used to.
You can't do that either. You know, they're not even gonna support the.
Well, yeah,
get up and go get a job.
Yeah, you feel me? But like when you have somebody who has 2 kids already, we meeting, we chilling, and she's like, "Yo, let me help you with your business plan. You really doing this?"
That's really cool.
Man, I wouldn't trade that in for the world.
Exactly.
I wouldn't. I didn't been in situations where the moment you slip a little bit, you ain't shit. People forget, you know, how you may be good to them. You know, so when you have somebody that feeds your flame, and that's how I feel about my whole Comptonmania team. Like, I can't do this shit by myself. I wouldn't even want to. That's trash. Like, I want to have a community of dudes where we win together and we can run it back.
Exactly.
You know, and so it's like for that. But the hardest thing is when you a kid, like for me, I loved wrestling. Like wrestling was everything. It was a thing that kept me out of the streets. I had to see certain matches. I had to see these possibilities. They're like, this is fake. This is stupid. Like, you don't understand. This is the reason why I'm living, because this is inspiring me to go after my dreams. Shawn Michaels hearing over, the boyhood dream has come true. Do you know how that rung in my head every time I went for a freaking audition? How many times like I'm standing on stage before I do comedy and I'm sitting over here like I have to be stunning, sensational, the heartbreak hit, like I had to be the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Like these were like
excellence of execution.
Yeah, you feel me? You feel me? Like Stone Cold taught me how like to stop listening to good/bad advice. What? I don't give a damn, don't DTA. You know, I'll stuff a mud hole in your ass. You know how many times, like, as from a Christian background, bro, like how many preachers then told me to stop, like you need to be in church, you need to be doing, and I did my church thing too, but man, I had to get to the people, man. So just to hear so many things.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Like, so that's why I like wrestling. But what other shows, and we're going to get into your product in a minute. But what other shows did you see for WrestleMania weekend?
For the Culture. GCW For the Culture, which came in at 12 midnight. So for the
it started at 12?
It started at 12. At night, yeah.
Damn, that's gangster.
So those were people, you know, there past their bedtimes and so forth. The wrestlers that came out for that were so cool. I was dressed up. I had a big super duper afro.
Oh, that represent,
and I had a big long dashiki with a black woman on it, and everybody in there looked at me like, what the heck? I was like, time out, this is my culture, okay? Y'all here. Y'all invited. Y'all not really invited, but look, I came here for the culture. And I kept saying, look, next time GCW does For the Culture, every black person in the town needs to show up, to show out, look like Wakanda, look like everything Black Panthers, something from the 70s, show up and just stand there and look at them. Those ladies and gents, for those who don't know, the show For the Culture that GCW puts on features all African-American talent. Wow. Male, female, all African-American talent.
Shout out to GCW, man.
Now, GCW does do this across other demographics.
That's dope.
You have The Whole World on Lucha, which is mainly, I assume, would be all folks that do lucha. You have Effie's Gay Brunch, which features most folks that identify with being homosexual or the alphabets. The alphabets. I mean, so they're pretty cool about doing it for all different demographics. So For the Culture, I got to see, my first time I got to see Brian Keith. Ooh, that's what I said when I saw him.
Brian Keith, 2 first names. I mean, he's double amazing.
Oh yeah, he is.
I don't mean it the way you mean it, though. I just want, ladies and gentlemen, that is, we're not talking in the same way.
That was a cold transition from one subject to another subject.
I don't know about this.
Yeah, that was cold. She set you up for that one.
And I got to see Too Cold Scorpio.
Oh man,
Flash Funk.
Oh my God, dude had the freaking blue with the high boots with the like
the hat.
Yeah, man, he came out with the 2 dancers.
He's still doing the 450 splash.
Oh my God,
he kind of too big to do 450.
Super. Oh, you said he got the Rick James fit. Tony Grams is in the building. If you don't know, now you know. He had the boots in
the boots in the zip. I always remembered him for those really big eyes.
Yeah.
Jeepers, peepers.
Lord have mercy.
So he got if you ever see the video of that, if you see the chick, he's dancing with me when he comes out.
Nice.
He comes out dancing and sees me because I'm the only one decked out looking like I'm from the 70s for the culture. And he comes up and starts dancing with me and everything, you know. Brian Keith just left me, you know.
Damn. Brian Keith, that's cold.
Now, he's supposed to be here next weekend for a PCW Ultras, a Saturday night special.
And it goes down. And also Saturday night, you know what? This ain't even going.
Saturday.
Yo, hold on. I gotta say something real quick. Hold on. Let me pull this up because I gotta mention a homie. When you mentioned Saturday night, we got something Saturday night.
Oh, we got something Saturday.
Yeah, I know
a couple. I got a couple of parties hitting up on Saturday.
Ah, okay.
Junior, you want to go with me Saturday to a party?
Oh no.
No, mommy, you gotta stay home with mommy.
Mm-hmm. So here it is. April 22nd, we got the Autism Awareness Block Party.
Oh,
yo, it's at London's Pub. It's 11651 Artesia Boulevard
with Remix Mobile Stage.
Absolutely, with my guy Remix Mobile Stage. You to register the call is 424-704-3047. You can email WELLOW2625@gmail.com. Yo, man, listen, Remix Mobile Stage, that's fam. We doing the Autism Awareness Block Party. We love all our people. We support all the situations, and we there for autism, man. April 22nd, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Wilsey, hit up Remix Mobile Stage or hit me up and I'll send you the flyer. Touchdown. I'm sorry.
Now, little known fact is my nephew is autistic.
Ooh.
He's in his teenage years now. He's making it out okay. I'm not, they're in Texas. I'm out here, so I don't visit them very often, but his mom says he's doing okay and working it out. I think he has a higher level Asperger's, I think it is.
Wow. I'm glad you brought that up. My uncle, who got me into wrestling, rest in peace, was autistic. You know, my Uncle Daryl, man. And then my lady again, she has a passion for helping kids with autism. And even though we beefing right now, the urban juggernaut, Sean Black, work with kids with autism. So like April is an important month for us. So for sure.
Well, he looks kind of flautistic. Now, you remember all this little thing back and forth him and I had on IG?
No, I don't know nothing.
Oh, really?
Open me up. Look, we got 3 minutes. Tell me. Oh, not like that.
Okay. No, Shiloh and
Greaves.
Auntie Heidi.
Yeah.
They both.
Oh, you know about it?
I watched the live today.
Okay.
They went to Sean Black's house.
Oh yeah.
Broke into it, and Sean was there. And I had made a comment about a man sleeping on the floor.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I didn't have my bed on crates before.
I've never had a bed on a crate.
Yeah, because that's because you a woman.
Floor.
You know, guys don't give a damn. Give me a hot
I had a father that cared about me.
But what I can say is, if I knew we was about to film, I probably would care.
Man, I wouldn't give a damn.
I would
we gonna get this content. You feel me?
Just like,
but visually, like I'm a cameraman, so I'm thinking like, yeah, we about to see all
in
this
a
shit
tank
in the
top
background.
and a diaper. He was on the floor.
You said a diaper? He had some draws. There was some
like
draws.
Is that a
diaper?
diaper?
Yeah,
like a
diaper.
adult pamper? Like Depends?
It was like Hanes.
This looked like you're filming.
Oh my God. Man, I'm telling. Hey, look, you gotta chill with LA Wrestle chick. She's the best. Like
That's what they said last night.
Oh my God. Another one. So let's talk about this right here. It's called Twerk Cream. Body
baby,
toning.
twerk, baby, twerk, baby.
Body
twerk.
toning lotion is 100 mg of CBD pure bottle. Talk to me about this.
Okay, this was a project that I did.
Thank you, by the way.
Oh, well, thank you. This is a project that I did a while back. It's called Twerk Cream. Basically, you take it out, you put it on your bum, and it's supposed to help.
You twerk?
No, I don't really have much of a bum.
No,
I'm known as a booby girl, but you know, boo. You know, you see how I can toss this up. You know, can you do that? Yeah, I can't do that with my butt. My butt's kind of flat. Guys used to make fun of me as a kid. Yeah, you got to prime it.
Wait.
That's
what they said.
You got to prime it.
Yeah.
That's what you got to prime it. You want me to prime it for you? I can go faster.
Oh, the lotion's coming
skin.
up.
There it goes. There it goes.
Oh my God.
Well, basically, like I said, this is a project that I had a while back. It's called Twerk Cream. It's made with 100 milligrams of CBD. For those who don't know, with CBD isolate, huh? Oh, you put too much on.
Yeah.
But it's made to tone your skin, tighten your skin up. You can put it all over your body or wherever you think you need tightening at. It's very moisturizing. It has some
That's
collagen.
dope.
Plus, CBD is known to help enhance collagen, anti-inflammatory. So if you are one of those folks that have pimples on your bum, this should help out with that also.
Oh, this is what's up. I mean, it feels good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And y'all know my knuckles be on here ashy as powdered donuts.
That's
like
definitely
y'all,
like a running joke on every episode.
yeah. Or my knuckles
The knuckles
ashy.
yeah,
This got the job done.
I'm always working about if your lips are ashy.
It doesn't with a CBD situation. A lot of times you're afraid of the smell. It doesn't stink. It feels really smooth. It's it don't have a bad smell to it at all.
No.
It
smells very nice. It's very silky when it goes in, and you can put it all over your body, but definitely like on your bum if you're really twerking hard for somebody.
Lord, have
trying
mercy.
to. Well, it's called Twerk Cream.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you get you a bottle of twerk cream.
Twerk,
Well,
twerk,
Z,
baby, twerk,
it'll
twerk,
fix
twerk.
every blemish you have, and you can follow LA Wrestle Chick well.
The best place to reach me is on IG, Instagram. LA_Wrestle Chick.
Underscore. And where can they get this cream from?
Why don't you write me up? Connect with me. Connect.
Where can I get this cream from?
It's such a wonderful cream.
Oh,
It goes on smoothly and just slides everywhere.
it puts the lotion on the skin.
It puts the skin back on skin. So you have skin on skin.
And ladies and gentlemen, I hope this episode was not over-sexualized. But listen, my name is Deshaun Showtime Watkins. Follow Comptonmania on everything, and also my personal IG at SHOTYME2203. And Cam, you got to take it home.
I am Cool Ass Cam, the coolest motherfucker on the planet. Tap in with me at COOLAZZCAM. Tap in with our website, www.theinnovativeculture.com. Follow us on Instagram at innovative.culture and subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/innovativeculture. And we out of here.
Innovative.